ChatGPT shows the power of AI. So I've put together a list of 10 other AI tools that you can start using right now for different types of tasks. First on this list is Midjourney. Midjourney creates AI art, and not just regular art, but very high definition art. So realistic that in fact you wouldn't be able to tell if a true artist created this or not. Here are some owl pictures created in different types of styles and variations. And these are simply amazing. I cannot believe that AI simply produced these. And if you want a better idea of how these are created, you simply put in a text prompt and out comes an image. As simple as that. Here's an example of one. It says it's an adorable big-eyed owl wearing a yellow raincoat with gumboots walking through a lush forest. And this is the result. AI art is not just limited to things like animals or people, it can span everything, including website designs, which I actually kind of like, especially for inspiration. Here are some examples of different websites that the Midjourney system has put together. What I really like is this one here for maybe a car or a holiday. And this looks inspirational, makes me actually want to purchase this thing. We've got one here for superheroes. I think this is like a combination between Iron Man and maybe Captain America. And we have just other ones here for things like shoes and whatnot. I've actually put together a whole video on how to do AI art on my other channel, which you can check out just up here. Number 2 is Adobe's new AI tool called Podcast. It enhances audio. Let's take a look. Currently in beta, you can request access, but if you already have an Adobe account, you should be able to sign straight in. I did this earlier and I got access to their systems, so I should be able to just jump into Quick Look and select Enhance Speech. Here, what I'm going to do is upload an audio file, and I'll show you before and after, and you can see the difference that this does. It essentially removes background noise, it makes the microphone look much higher. I'll do 2 different tests using my regular audio here from my microphone, as well as just maybe some audio from my phone. This is without any enhancement.
And now this is with some enhancement from the AI tool.
This time I've positioned the microphone off center, and I've also got some background music playing.
Let's turn on the enhancement and you can tell me if you think the audio is better or worse with this AI enhancement.
NVIDIA Broadcast is another tool that is really awesome because it allows me to talk to the camera, but not physically look at it. And the NVIDIA AI is updating my eyes to look right at you, even though I'm technically looking at the script of this actual part of the video. This could be very useful, especially if you're doing lots of meetings and you need to look at different spots around your screen, or you can't directly look at the camera. So instead you can look off to the side, but the camera automatically updates in the NVIDIA AI to make you look at the camera. It can also do other things like remove background noise, remove backgrounds entirely without even using a green screen, or follow your face around, for example, if you move a lot. It's also one of the rare ones that is completely free. It only takes a few steps to get up and running, so definitely try it out. In the last few videos, I had a lot of people mention they wanted to learn to code. This video is sponsored by CodeDam. They're a learning platform that allows you to learn all the fundamentals you would need to be job ready for programming. They have a full stack development roadmap with a course that goes along with it that teaches you all of this. You can jump in there, and even if, for example, you've learned some front end, you can learn all the rest of that, including back end and much more, by simply clicking on this roadmap and finding what you want to learn. Their courses are interactive. They've got a full IDE, an environment that lets you learn to code with real-world examples, projects, quizzes, and much more. This means that you can jump in there, you can select what you want to run or what you want to learn, you can play around with the environment, and even if you get stuck, they've integrated ChatGPT into it. So it's like a little assistant that helps you along the way. This is really cool. They also have a pro membership that unlocks every bit of feature that you want. That's 50% off, but in terms of the full stack development roadmap, that is also discounted in the link below. Definitely check that out if you've ever been interested in learning to code. Descript is the next one on this list. What makes it unique is that it processes different types of videos, then creates captions for them, and allows you to edit those captions while editing the video at the same time. I'm going to jump into their application, and I want to use it just to do a small creative project. I'm going to do a screencast, I suppose, here, and I want to select a video. Then I'm going to upload this video right here. So here's an example. I've said this sentence over here, but I want to remove some of the buts that I've said. So I've set quite a few different buts here. I can simply go through and remove the words, and then it should automatically update. Let's test this out. The AI from Descript doesn't just caption. I can remove different words, such as if I say a lot of, then I can remove the until I have no more buts in my sentences. Next up is Notion AI. It's integrating AI into note-taking, very similar to ChatGPT, but more so specifically embedded into the notes that you normally do. You can use Notion AI to write out blog posts or, for example, create bullet points for different ideas you might have, and much, much more. It is in beta, but I signed up to the waitlist a while ago and I got in there pretty quickly. Here I've got my Notion board with all my video topics. I'm going to open up this recent one, about 10 AI tools to use with ChatGPT, and I'm going to see if I can get Notion to write an introduction for this video. In this spot here, I can do the AI assistant to write an introduction about why you should use 10 AI tools as part of your day-to-day. Then I can go one step further and brainstorm ideas, selecting maybe something like 10 good key points and examples of AI tools that can actually be used in the real world. This is just a brief example of some of the things it can do. When you right-click and select more, there's dozens of more items here using AI. There's dozens of options, everything from creating outlines to essays and poems, translating to other languages such as Korean or Japanese, as well as even doing things like summarizing everything you've written so far into a nice conclusion or maybe even introduction. Next is Synthesia. It's one that actually compiles videos of someone talking, basically an AI narrator. With the fact that ChatGPT can now create the text for you, you could plug it straight into something like Synthesia to basically have a YouTube channel completely created using AI. What I think I liked was the fact that they've got a number of different types of avatars, and they work in different languages.
Our video creation platform.
Nuestra plataforma para crear Knopfdruck in vielen verschiedenen.
Even on a basic level, I can see how this could be a game changer for YouTubers who want to re-upload their videos in other languages. Next is Resemble AI. It's a tool that uses AI to generate voices, even your own, which is something I want to try out. It's meant to copy emotions and convert speech to speech, as well as localization. Here's an example of it in use.
There are no jobs in New York City.
I signed up to their trial to test out just how effective it was. You wouldn't have done that if there had not been something. It doesn't happen instantly, but it is building in the background, and here are the results. This is Resemble AI, one of the 10 AI tools you can start using to help you in your day-to-day life. Well, I'm not sure if that sounds like me, but this was only trained on 25 samples. Maybe with more it can perform better. SoundDraw uses AI to generate music as well as songs, which is pretty cool, especially for someone like me who's always adding it to intros of videos. Let's listen to some of the examples that they have right over here. Pretty cool. When you jump into their website, you can select how long you want the song to be, you can select the tempo, and you can also select the mood. Out comes a number of generated songs that you can start using based on what you've selected, and you can go through and test them out. And if all of this wasn't enough for you, there's Futurepedia. It's a website that's compiled all the other websites using AI tools. This isn't just text-based, but things that include video, audio, and much more. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit like and subscribe.